Hello everyone and welcome back to LSJ TV for what could be the last video in the new home gym series. Unfortunately though, I come with more bad news. I waited for so long to film this video, hoping that by the time I come around to film it, I'd have a brand new camera. But the website has been a massive letdown. There's some sort of mix up with the amount of stock they had or something. So the camera hadn't arrived yet, but I'd had to just get on and film this anyway. So that could have ruined the surprise for you a little bit, but at least you have an explanation now. Here I am just warming up for today's legs and abs video. First off with just the bar. This is followed up with some mobility stretching, as you can see here. I really like to take my time when warming up in general, but especially for legs because I've got shit knees. Just bad genetics, I'm afraid. My dad has it and so did his dad, so I like to be careful. When training legs, I also like to train one set which isn't my full working set, but somewhere in between, just to get physically prepared to hold in a lot of weight on my shoulders, as well as getting some blood flowing to the knees, ready for the heavy sets. So here we go, the king of all exercises, the barbell squat. You want to steady yourself, feet shoulder width apart, and mentally prepare yourself for what's to come. Then when you're ready, begin the squat. Make sure you're driving up through your heels and keep that chest up as much as possible. Don't let that back arch, is running a huge risk of injury. Make sure to breathe deeply, because this is one of the most taxing exercises you can do, especially if you go heavy. You see me taking my time here, getting my breath back. It's also always advisable to have a spot if you're going really heavy on squats, because you never know what can happen. Moving on to the next exercise, which is the seated leg press. This is a pretty new machine in the home gym, and it's the first time you guys are seeing it put to full use. I love this exercise because it allows you to go really heavy with minimal risk of injury, well, in comparison to the squat anyway. Sitting down takes all the strain off your lower back and really allows you to focus on getting that maximum contraction in your quads. Now next up is calf raises. Usually I would like to hold dumbbells by my side while doing this exercise, but I found out that you can use the hack squat function as a makeshift calf raise machine. You can also sit down, but for me this is just more comfortable standing up. I like to go higher reps on calves because it's a small movement, so I try and get as much of a contraction and a squeeze as possible. You can see me just sitting down doing the movement there. Now the next exercise is hamstring curls. Usually in between this is a leg extension, which you can use the bench for or the multi-gym, but for some reason the foot has failed on me. It happens sometimes guys, but there you go. On the curls, really focus on getting that squeeze at the top and control the negative part of the motion as much as possible. That will help you break down as many muscle fibers as possible. They'll rebuild and then you'll make even more gains. So that's it for this leg session. Moving on to abs. Like I said in the shoulders and abs video, I do more of a circuit when I train legs, just for a bit of variation. So here we go, starting off with 1 minute plank, keeping your back as straight as possible for the entire time. This then follows straight away with 30 seconds of ab twists, no rep count, just as many controlled reps as possible in 30 seconds. This is then lastly followed by 30 seconds of scissor kicks. Again, just as many as you can, nice and controlled for 30 seconds. I'll do this mini circuit 3 times, then that's it. So thanks a lot for watching guys. Hopefully you've picked up some tips for your own workouts. Mix it up because you've got to enjoy your workouts. Thanks again for all the support. Stay tuned for the home gym tour next week, and I'll see you in the next one.